Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina and I would love it so much if you would subscribe. If you guys do not know, I am approximately 34 weeks pregnant with my first child right now, and I've been seeing videos like this go around on TikTok, and I wanted to do my spin on it but do it here on YouTube and talk about the things that I wish I would have known before I got pregnant, or things people never told me, or that were a surprise to me. Some of the things that people talk about in those TikTok videos are things that I already knew or had heard about, but I'm hopefully the ones that I talk about are ones that you haven't heard of before. I made a list of like 10 things that I want to talk about. Some of them I have already talked about on my channel or on my TikTok. I just wanted to have a little video here for you guys to see. So before we get started into this, I do want to say this is going to be a bit of a TMI video, so if you're someone who doesn't want to know about body anatomy, talking about stuff like that, if you're my family or get uncomfortable by that stuff, go ahead and click off now. I won't be offended because, like I said, I am going to be getting real personal up in here. And the first one, we're starting out with a bang. The first thing that I did not know about pregnancy is that you can get blood blisters on your vagina. In fact, your vagina changes 100%. Like, it's just not the same vagina at all. So I noticed that I was getting these blood blisters on my vagina, and I talked to my doctor about it, and it's because I shave. And when I shave, there's so much blood in your body, like there's double the amount of blood in your body. And because I'm shaving, I'm assuming I'm cutting, and it's causing blood blisters all over my vagina. Well, not all over, but I have gotten like 2 or 3, and it's very concerning whenever you're shaving and you feel a bump, and it's just crazy. I did not know that. I did not know that your vagina can swell. It can change colors. Your vagina just turns into a whole new beast, and I can't feel my vagina because I'm paralyzed, but a lot of people have a lot of pain with the swelling. It becomes very uncomfortable to do a lot of things. I can tell that mine is swollen pretty much constantly, but that's just because there's so much blood down there, and yeah, it's wild. Your vagina, not the same. The second thing that nobody told me about pregnancy is that you will get black hairs on your stomach. I have to shave my stomach, you guys. As you know, when you're pregnant and you take prenatal vitamins, your hair and nails tend to grow a lot faster, and that includes every part of your body. So I started noticing that I was getting really dark hairs on my belly, and I saw people posting about it in my due date group, and I am not alone. I do shave my stomach right now because it's something that I'm insecure about, but I have gotten really dark hairs like around my belly button and stuff like that, and it's really embarrassing when I don't shave because they're very dark. The third thing is something that I've been battling with so much this whole entire pregnancy, and that is you are super prone to UTIs and infections in your urinary tract. I did not know this before getting pregnant. Coming into pregnancy, I'm someone who is already super prone to UTIs, and I have consistently had a UTI for pretty much the whole pregnancy. I go on antibiotics. As soon as I stop, I get another UTI. My case is a little bit different. The doctors can't find out why that's happening, but you are super prone to UTIs, and because of that, yeast infections, again, your vagina is not the same. Everything changes. So just be aware of that. You have to make sure that you are drinking plenty of water, which is something that I'm really bad at, and that could help, but also just talking with your doctor and getting a game plan set up. But I did not know that. I'm pretty sure that's why I was so sick at the beginning of my pregnancy, and I'm pretty sure that's why I've continued to stay sick, because UTIs can knock you out. If you've ever had one, then you know that they are the devil, and I've had them consistently since I got pregnant. The fourth thing that I didn't know about pregnancy before I got pregnant is that your skin will dry out. I have been itching so bad, which itching can be a sign of something more serious, so definitely talk to your doctor if you're itching, like extremely itching or just itching at all. Talk to your doctor about it, but it is very common because your skin gets so dry. I have never applied so much chapstick in my entire life, and my lips are still dry. It's just, I don't know what causes it, but my whole body is dry, and I've had to just learn to moisturize and get good chapstick to carry with me everywhere because everything's dry and itchy and it's uncomfortable. Especially, I'm pregnant in winter, so my skin's already dry. It's just not been fun. The fifth thing, and this one's a little bit of a TMI, but your poop will never be the same. So a lot of people struggle with constipation when they're pregnant. I have stomach problems, so I get a little bit of both, and I'm taking iron pills, which iron pills change the way your poop is. It's never the same. It's always a surprise, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. The sixth thing is you'll make weird noises constantly. So because I'm pregnant now, I tend to be more gassy. I'm constantly hiccuping or burping or tooting, and that's really disgusting. But whenever I hiccup or burp, it like kind of hurts, and I make a lot of weird noises, and I guess I don't realize it because I'm so used to being around me, but Jacob will always be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, why? And he's like, well, you just made a noise. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And my sister will ask me about it. It's just something that I do when I hiccup or when I have to, like, I have air in my chest, I make a really weird noise. Happens constantly. Also, you will be constantly thirsty. I have dry mouth right now, like I need to go take a drink right now, and that makes me make weird noises too. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but it's something that happened to me. The 7th thing nobody told me about is you're constantly hot. I am someone who's always cold, and as soon as I got pregnant, that was like one of the first things I think that I realized that made me think I was pregnant, is because I was getting hot all the time. It is the middle of winter right now, and I can go outside without a coat on and feel amazing because I'm usually burning up. I'm always hot, and it's been kind of hard because Jacob is usually the one that's hot, and I've been freezing him out this whole pregnancy because I'm constantly burning. And if you do like any sort of activity or like movement or whatever, you're gonna be sweating bullets. It's terrible. The 8th thing nobody told me about pregnancy is that baby movements often feel like you're going to let out the biggest toot of your life. I know that's disgusting, but now that he's gotten bigger and I'm in my 3rd trimester, when he does like flops or like really big movements, it feels like I'm about to have a big toot, and it causes me a lot of anxiety, especially if I'm around a lot of people, which thankfully I haven't been because of the pandemic, but if I'm around other people or like I'm not alone, it is very scary because I'm scared that I'm gonna toot or something. And yeah, they do feel weird, and it's weird to see your body. I personally like it, but I know that some people get uncomfortable to see your body like shift. It's like I have a little alien in there and I can see him move, and he sometimes makes my stomach look like uneven because he favors my left side. I personally really like seeing that, but I know that it does weird some people out, and I didn't know that it was that extreme. The 9th thing that nobody prepared me for in pregnancy is sleep. I'm very, very, very fortunate that I was able to quit my job and stay home, or else this would be insanely rough on me. I do not know how people work and are pregnant because, you know, kudos to you because it's very hard, but I do not sleep at night. I can't get comfortable. It's either heartburn or waking up to pee or just being uncomfortable. Something in my body hurts and I can't get comfortable, and then I will tend to sleep all day. And so my schedule right now is flip-flopped. I do get good sleep during the day for the most part, but I usually just sleep for like a couple hours at a time. I wake up, I do some things, I get worn out, I fall back asleep. I don't sleep constantly, and I don't even know if I hit the deep sleep stage because I feel like I'm constantly tired, and you can't take sleeping medicine when you're pregnant. The only thing you can take, I think, is Benadryl or maybe Tylenol PM. You may want to check with your doctor for that. And then those make me like a zombie the next day, so then I don't get anything else done, and then it affects my mental health, which is the 10th thing that nobody talked to me about, and that is mental health in pregnancy. Everyone warns you about postpartum depression, but nobody warns you about prepartum depression. I think that's what it's called. And I know personally I've experienced a lot of not good symptoms of my mental health during pregnancy, and I know that a lot of other people who are pregnant have experienced it as well. Pregnancy is very hard. It's draining on your body physically, and it is mentally as well. And I feel like when you're pregnant, people are coming at you with all sorts of advice and telling you to do one thing or telling you to do another, and it's just a lot coming at you at once, especially if you're a first-time mom. You want to take in all the information and make sure that you're going to be the best parent possible, but it's overwhelming. And then, like, because I sleep all day and I don't get things done, I feel like a failure because in my house is a disaster. Like, if you could see, I'm in his nursery right now / office, and this is not done, and I'm having a baby in like 35 days. It makes me feel like a failure, and so then I feel bad for myself, and then I end up sleeping more because my mental health is crap, and nobody really talks to you about it. Nobody really shares that. They just say, like, you need to be happy because you're pregnant and so many other people would want to be pregnant. You need to experience, you need to, you know, love the experiments or experience, or they say like you're glowing. Like, people don't understand. And I've not entered the postpartum depression part of it yet. Like, I haven't entered postpartum, but I know that people tend to take you more seriously when it's postpartum depression, or at least that's how it seems. It may feel different when I come out on the other side, but I've already had people reach out to me to let me know, like, hey, if you need anything once the baby's here, like, please reach out, yada yada yada. Like, I've already had people warn me, but nobody warned me about struggling with depression or anxiety during your pregnancy. And I have done a whole video about this, talking about my mental health journey during pregnancy and like what I'm doing to help with it, so I can leave that that linked below. But if you are someone who is experiencing that, know that you're not alone. Definitely talk with your doctor about it and see a therapist or whatever works for you. I personally am on an anxiety depression medicine, and we up that while I'm pregnant, and I do talk therapy as well. So that's what works for me, but everyone's different, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone. So those are 10 things that nobody told me about being pregnant, and I had to learn the hard way. If you are someone who has went through pregnancy and you have anything to add, leave it in the comments below and I may do another video like this. Or if you have experienced any of these things and were completely shocked like me, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.